Welcome to this guide on getting started with ComplianceAide. Before starting, create a folder and place the documentation that you are going to use as evidence to run against your required assessment. Evidence can be Word, PDF, Excel, screenshots, video, audio, PowerPoint, and a host of other file formats. Once you purchase ComplianceAide, you will receive a welcome email that contains a secure link to the platform. Clicking on the Access the ComplianceAide platform link will direct you onto the ComplianceAide user interface. The platform consists of a number of pills and help areas. There's a Can I help you pill? There's a quick start pill, and there are a number of framework pills. Before you start, make sure you know where your evidence file is. To upload your evidence, click on the paperclip, browse to your evidence file. You can upload all files in the folder at once by selecting all of them, or individual files. If zipped, you can upload a zip file. ComplianceAide will show you how many files you have uploaded and how many pages this represents. ComplianceAide tells you that the file has been successfully ingested onto the platform and keeps count of how many and what files have been ingested. You can see that we uploaded 17 documents covering 157 pages in 8 minutes, a task a human would take days to achieve. Next, select your framework. We selected ISO 27001 from the pills at the bottom as the assessment that we want to run against the evidence we've uploaded. If there is no pill available, ask the platform to run whatever framework you want. ComplianceAide covers over 350. If supported, ComplianceAide will run that assessment. After about 5 minutes, you can download a partial assessment. This allows you to start to work on any failed controls identified. The full assessment continues to be built while you run the partial assessment. You get notified when the assessment is complete. You can see our assessment took 21 minutes to complete all the controls in the ISO 27001 audit process. This is the assessment as an HTML output. The color background indicates your status against that control. Red is non-compliant, yellow is partially compliant, and white is fully compliant. You get a description which is telling you what the platform found. You get a risk, which is your compliant, non-compliant, or fully compliant, as well as a NIST level of compliance rating. You get the rationale as to why the platform made that risk assessment. You get a gap analysis, which indicates and tells you what's missing, so you can take actions to remediate. And there's an evidence snippet, which will give you the citation as to where it found evidence, if it found any evidence. Having done your assessment, you can get reports. Here we're asking for a roadmap. This is an example of a report that has been produced. It gives a 30, 60, 90-day action plan. From the sidebar, I can create policies, assessments, dashboards, and integrations via API to third-party platforms, as well as ticketing systems. Here, ComplianceAide told me what policies I needed. Alternatively, I can ask ComplianceAide for any document via the chat box. Here, I ask for an access control policy. As you can see, the policy is quite comprehensive. All policies and documents that are produced by ComplianceAide are specific to the client. They're not templates. Another report I asked to be produced was a financial risk report. As you can see, it's quite comprehensive. You can ask for any report that you can imagine. So you can build reports for your C-suite. So it can be specific for the Chief Operating Officer, the Finance Director, the CEO, any member of staff. You can ask for specific reports to be built. Thank you for using ComplianceAide. And remember, if you have any questions, first ask the platform. Talk to it as if you were talking to a human auditor. Sometimes you have to ask twice. Thank you.